As a land-grant institution, the University of Tennessee has at its core a mission to educate, discover, and connect across the state and throughout the world.
It's important for students to do things outside of their normal coursework because it really ties what we're learning in school to the real world.
It's cool and it's unique to think about the interconnectedness of the university with the daily life of citizens in the community, and it's important to not ignore that and for them not to operate as their own microcosm of the larger Knoxville community, because there's so much synergy to be had between the powerhouse of UT and its resources and the wonderful resources that Knoxville citizens have to offer too.
Without having the community's input on what's occurring, I'm just an academic and I'm creating something that may or may not have any resonance with how they are actually using the space or conducting their lives in the area. It's about people working together, making small moves for big change.
Reciprocity is the mutual benefit of the engagement to all participants involved, from the university to its community partners. It is an essential element for all outreach and engagement projects.
If it's not relevant, then it's not going to be a success. And so only by this opportunity for the reciprocity, listening to them, for them to also be very willing to hear what we have to say, because we're bringing to the table a certain set of expertise also.
Students can engage with the community in 3 ways: as part of a course, as part of a co-curricular research project, and as part of a non-course based volunteer or internship experience.
So during my senior year, I took a nonprofit leadership course. And in this course, we were tasked with the project to partner with a community organization and solve a problem that the organization had. So this engaged scholarship opportunity really changed the trajectory of my life and really my professional endeavors.
Projects like this give real life experience, give invaluable work that would help you in your future career. If you're stuck in a classroom all day, you're not going to have the learning experience that you do getting out in the community. And I think for future students doing stuff with the community, they can learn a lot just from being held accountable by somebody other than your professor, and then knowing that what you're doing is actually going to benefit somebody and it will actually get built.
I honestly believe that this is a great opportunity for students to really engage outside of the class. 1.1 billion users out there cook over an open fire. So what we want to do is alleviate those problems by creating something small, something clean, simple, so that way the real users can cook food while enjoying time with their family inside the home.
With our collaboration with Volunteer Aerospace, it allowed us to get out of the classroom and actually have interaction with an actual real-life firm. They completely 3D printed this for us based off our suggestions and designs.
At the end of the day as well, I think it's really important, especially since this is a hands-on entrepreneurial experience. Students are able to use their expertise and use their creative mind to really change something for the world.
I personally feel much more engaged and much more excited about the work that I'm doing, because when you come out here, instead of just learning it in a classroom, you actually get to apply the concepts and the equations and whatever you've learned in the class to an actual real-world design situation. And so it's kind of cool to see how just an undergraduate education can be beneficial in designing simple things such as improving a park or improving a natural sites like this. It's kind of cool to be involved in that as an undergraduate.
At UT Medical Center, I am involved on a research project that has developed a device that really just detects how toxic a certain imaging compound is. When I think about engaged scholarship opportunities, it's a network of a community, really, because it's faculty members who are willing to sacrifice things so that you can broaden your network and so that you can broaden your community.
We want our research to give back to the community that we're researching. We want it to be practical. We want it to be applicable. So one of the things that we try to do, we try to give back.
Biology in a Box is a K-12 outreach program that supplies schools around Knoxville with in-depth science experiments and projects for kids to get hands-on learning in science and math.
So Biology in a Box wasn't something that I had to do. It's something I chose to do because I knew, one, I'd be giving back to the community, two, I could set a role model for other students, and three, I knew it would bring me joy because it's in a field that I love and I want others to love it as well.
It's important not to forget that we as scholars and as citizens of a community have a responsibility to give back to others and to help others in ways that we're able to, and when there's a need that presents itself.
When we go into these communities and we put our best foot forward, it shows that the university is really producing great students, those of which that are going to be actively involved in communities and really do some really impactful work.